Hi, this is Dr. Grande. I hope you find this video useful. If that's the case, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching. So Anna, before we took a break, you just noticed that your parents were arguing a little bit and you had a reaction to that. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it makes me never want to get married.
Makes you never want to get married?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it specifically you think really bothers you?
How she talks to my dad, like he doesn't do enough.
How your mom talks to your dad? Yeah. So what do you two think about that?
I think, that arguments are part of every relationship. I mean, I do love you. It's not that I don't love you, but sometimes I feel pushed, and it's grown-up stuff, sweetie,
Well, I feel like I'm being pulled in the middle of it, and I am the problem. That's why you guys are fighting all the time. You're always arguing over what you should do and how you should do it and how I should be raised and what food I should be eating, what clothes I should be wearing. Like, you guys worry too much. You guys just let me live.
So you would like less involvement in your daily life from your parents?
I just don't want them on my butt all the time.
So you think that's what's happening?
I mean, I can see that. I know I hover. I know that. I really just have always wanted the best for you, and I know that I come off a certain way, and I feel alone. I know that, but I know that I'm not, so it's just my way, I guess, and I have a hard time trying to show you that I care so much about you, and that's why I worry about things that you're doing after school. That's why I want you, I want the best for you, and
I know that, but you need to let me have some independence. I'm in 9th grade now. I'm not in junior high anymore. I'm a young adult mom.
Well, I mean, there's still some direction that needs to sit. I know I'm doing it again, and I know that you're right. I know you're growing up, and maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm afraid of letting you go, and because, this is it for me. You're my baby. But you're not. I know.
So do you feel like some of the rules with Anna need to be relaxed?
Now that I'm sitting here listening to her, I think compromise is in order. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any rules, because I absolutely think there should be rules. We're her parents. If we just didn't give her any rules, then we wouldn't be doing our job. But I think compromise would be, in order.
What would you like to see from a compromise?
I'd like to see, I'd like some help. I mean, not that you don't, I know that you're working, I know that you're providing for us, and I know that it's hard and stressful. I just feel like it would help me a lot to know that you got my back.
So you want to feel like you're in an effective team?
Absolutely. I think can't even remember the last time I felt like you were on my team or I yours. I want to feel like we're working together. And I know how your relationship with Anna is very special and important, and I don't want to come between you two, but I feel like we need to be a unit instead of separateness. Does that make sense?
Charles, do you feel like you're a team with Tracy?
this family is everything to me. I would, I'm sorry if I come harsh on you sometimes, but, I understand what you say. Yeah, I will try to be more supportive of you. I just, for me, making you both happy is, what matters to me. And maybe, in this quest of making them happy, is I, overlook certain things, like, when she's trying to make rules or enforce, certain behaviors on her, and maybe that's why, I just dismiss them. Like, I want them to be happy, but I want her to be happy. I want to have the childhood that I didn't have.
Mm-hmm. So you think you have similar objectives in all this, in your marriage?
I too want happiness for, I of course want happiness for you. I think they're similar.
Anna, you don't seem to really...
She says this now, but as soon as we get home, she'll be yelling at him about something.
Right, so maybe there's a communication style issue going on? Is that part of it?
Yeah, I get angry. I'm angry, and I know that's not effective.
But maybe, I just brush things off easily. I don't know.
Well, you remember a little while ago, Anna kind of picked up on you guys arguing. Is that a fairly typical exchange?
Yes. Yes. It's pretty typical. Unfortunately, I'm not proud of it. I'm not. I don't like that. That's how you have to. I don't like that you have to see that, or that it's even occurring in the first place.
Is there anything that can be done to improve communication? Anything that worked in the past?
I think that we've just kind of lost the desire to even communicate about things lately. I'm automatically angry, and I can't even really speak for you because I haven't taken any time to even consider your feelings.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's easy to take on her when, I feel frustrated from work-related issues and discussing them, or I feel that I brought so much stuff from work, and the minute she says something, I feel cornered, and, like a dog, my first instinct is to go attack, like, that's where we'll go. So I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's her, I don't know if it's everything, together, but we've been together for 20 years. Clearly, it's not that there's no love or there was, everything is straining and hard, but I feel bad.
So, when you get ready to enter a conversation with Tracy, and you sense that anger, you tend to get angry in response to that. You feel cornered,
yeah,
and
yeah.
You lash out.
I feel like I have to defend myself. I feel like it's up for a fight.
All right. So this combat kind of characterizes part of your communication style now. Any way to short circuit that?
The only thing I could really think is maybe my initial approach should be, or could be, a little less combative.
Maybe, yeah.
I know, I can feel it as it's happening. I can feel my face getting red. I can just feel like a boil coming up, and I almost lose control of what I'm saying. And I know immediately that I've done it. I can just tell with him that I'm not approachable in that state. I need to learn how to control my emotions, I guess. Instead of just jumping to an anger, maybe I could just kind of express why I'm feeling that way. Because that's really the problem. I don't really know how to do that anymore.